Hello, welcome to the video. Today I'm going to show you how to set the Java path in Windows 10. Hope you find this guide useful. If you do, please help me out by subscribing to my channel. Okay, when you install Java, it should automatically put in a system variable as shown in this screenshot here. But sometimes, for whatever reason, it won't put it in, or possibly it points to the wrong location. So first of all, we need to check what's in there. So if you click on the Start menu, just type in System and click on View Advanced System Settings. Just left click on there. And down the bottom here, Environment Variables. Just left click on there. So you've got two types of variables, a user variable and a system variable. The Java variable is a system one. So down the bottom here, just scroll down. And as you can see, I don't have Java installed on this system, so it's not appearing here. But if we just pretend that this was the Java_home variable, what you need to do is look at this path and just verify, is that path correct? So if you bring up File Explorer, and we can see there that the path is C Windows and then temp. So we can see that that folder does exist. If the variable is not there, we need to add it in. So just click on New, type in Java_home, all in uppercase, and we need to now get the directory. So you can actually browse to the directory. So if you go to this PC, it'll be on the C drive. It should be on the program files, the one without the x86. And if you scroll down to the folder, so it's going to be called Java, and the folder that you want to select will be JDK, and then it follows by the version of Java you've got installed. So don't select the Java folder because that will cause issues with your Java applications. You need to install the you need to select the folder that begins with JDK. So once that's selected, just press OK. You'll see the full path there as well. So click on OK, and we should be able to see it in there now. So yeah, we can see it there. So just click on OK, OK again, and typically you'll need to restart your machine for that to kick in and work. Okay, if you've got any questions on this process, please post them in a comment below and I'll help you out if you need it. But thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.